Hello, back again with more back testing. Alright, so let's see how far we can go into the 1 minute chart because I want to go to April. I want to go to the month of April. Yes. We can do this first week and see if it lets us. The 1 minute chart does. Okay, let's go. So, alright. Let's see. Sunday, right? Yep, we have our two things. I would have instantly bought right here on my live account if I ever have one. It seemed like it, but boom, yep. Sunday, close right above it. I'm taking that all the way to Narnia. $200 pips, yeah, whatever. So, alright, as you can see, New York is making God knows what. I don't know. We're probably going to hit the. I would mark out my fib right here, but I wouldn't think it would be the real move unless we had an SMT. The only time we'll take a fib like that is if we have an SMT because something's being swept at least. Every move needs a liquidity sweep. I wouldn't even take it, matter of fact. I wouldn't even take it. So it's 8:30, 9:30. We're making some resistance and stuff. This has now become a high and a prominent fair value gap. Very useful. Very useful. But on mainly gonna try to go bullish because as you can see we have just a lot of bullish momentum. It's good also now we're back testing this because I totally forgot what happens. Totally forgot what happens on these trades. So yep. Are we at all-time highs too? Yep, damn right. So alright, as you can see, we are alert and awake. Keep my shit simple. If I feel tired and I feel annoyed, keep my shit simple. Okay, 1 hour key level. Yep. Come down, sweep all of it. As soon as I see a sweep all of that, I'm in that bitch. Right there. 950, yep, before the hourly even closes. I'm entering off that first bullish candle. I don't give a fuck. Oh, wait a minute. This is interesting. So we sweep that low. And we hit the fair value gap. I could have fucked up and entered here. Damn, that's probably why you wait for confirmation. If everything hasn't been tapped. Damn. No, let's do a hypothetical. Enter here, right? It looks all good. This is cool. All that chop. When I see choppy 1 minute candles like that, like I'm no break structures, no nothing. I'm kind of looking for 2 minute confirmation too. Like I see this and I'm like, okay, yeah. And that shit completely fucks me. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. That would be so smart. Hits the fib, reverses. I would have just tried to make my money back. Well, let's say I'm on a funded account. Okay, I know that we're gonna hit that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So honestly, damn, yeah, that is very tricky. That would have been a loss. And notice how that 2 minute candle just doesn't look as strong as this. Damn. I would have got manipulated. I would have just had to take my loss. Oh wait, does it hit the midpoint too? Damn, that shit hits the midpoint too and everything. It really does beg the question, like, is entering off that first 1 minute candle like really good? Or I don't know. If I see, honestly, nah. Cause if I see some shit like this, like I should know not to like look at that. That's a hanging. No, that always wants to get swept. Meanwhile, these always look like this. Like I would always see this, and I'll be like, okay, all right. Got the gap right above it. Like this shit don't have no gap. This don't even look like no 1 minute. Like it'd have to look really different. It'd have to look like this, and then still reverses. I'll be like, oh okay. But as you can see, like this is brother and sister. This doesn't have no brother. This doesn't have nothing. So it'd be like, I don't know. The 1 minute candle really has to look specific and look right. Like let's sim this from 9:30 a.m. Let's just see all the confluences being hit. Like I have them all marked out, obviously. So low, swept, but it's in pre-market, so we don't care. Probably gonna have more low swept. Boom. For me. All right, that's our first low. So I had the 4-hour fair value gap. 931. As soon as I see this, I'm like, nah, not the type of candle I want. It's too short, followed by a long, like a big ass. Nah, if this shit inverse is maybe. Nah, now we're just stalling. Got too much shit down there. Let's see. There we go. 9:30. We literally fucking hit that 15 minute. Know that we're gonna push. We look on the 2 minute, nothing's happening. Like nah. Okay. Hella wick rejection. Alright. We're going down. I know that we're going for that liquidity now. It's like boom. Okay, alright. 1 hour, 4 hour, whole 1 hour gap has been hit. And we have that hanging fruit liquidity sitting inside that 1 hour. Alright, but this candle's way too long. I'm gonna need a fib tap. Get a follow. Nah. Come back down. Yep, boom. And that's the candle that I want. That's an engulfing candle, right? You can ask ChatGPT. We could just do this right now. The hell? What's it talking about? I'll say this. Whenever we hit the middle of a fair value gap and we hit it like this with a long wick, we usually don't reverse. Meanwhile, if it hits the middle like this, like fully, and then it reverses, like, or creates a little shit trail, that's cool. But this is too long of a shit trail where it needs to be swept, or we need a, like, if this had a fib level, like, I bet you on ES, this could have been like a fib level, or I don't know. It didn't work out. Then yeah, you know, everything landed. All right, so now let's go to the next day. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Come up here. Let's say we're trading, right? Boom. So we have 5 minutes. 5-minute fair value gaps. Here, 1-to-1. Take a partial, gets absolute shit on. I'm gonna wait because I'm scared of shit. Reverse on, boom. Yeah, I should just capitulate. Yep, capitulates. So, alright. And on top of that, there's probably a fib level up here. Doesn't really. Yep. Fib level's tapped. Boom. So what's one thing that you notice is that those long wicks where your stop loss is probably lower, like you could just look at a wick and just be like, oh yeah, this is ugly, I don't want to take that. And it's followed by a 1 minute candle that doesn't even have the same amount of shit trail. Like if that 1 minute candle would have, like, I could just tell when a 1 minute candle is about to be really good or really bad. If this just followed and then went back up, yeah, we're now. This followed, went lower maybe, and then created that reversal type look. That is what we're looking for. You'll see that many other times. Like, I bet you I can go back to a liquidity sweep for a value gap. I don't know if I would take that. I mean, maybe. You can go down to it, but $30-minute low, boom, yeah. No, this is just a textbook. We go here, mark it out. Sweeps it. Doesn't even waste any time. And I would have been right there. I would have entered off that 100%. Because look, the candle, the shit followed at the end of the day. I wish I could hold trades like that on the fucking on the goddamn take profit shit, but this intraday drawdown, so I have to wait until I make 2,000 to do it. Great. What yeah. So alright, that's day one. We've been dragging this on. Day one, liquidity sweep, fair value. It's textbook. Let's get rid of the bullet journals. Look up the highs. All these lows, waiting for all of them to get shit on. Alright, 9:30 comes. I'm like looking at this market at like 8. I'm like, oh, yeah, everything's not happening. I'm waiting for the quiz. If nothing happens, then nothing happens. I'm not entering off nothing. 15-minute, yep, 15-minute. I'm waiting for that fib to get tapped. If nothing happens, then nothing happens. Alright, it's perfect. Exactly how my 1 hour or my fair value gap trades move, how I properly execute them. I wait for the first initial break structure. I wait for that bullish momentum that already happened to push us back up. Because, you know, the deal isn't just going to go right away. And if it does, the trade can run without me. I don't care. That's probably news or some bullshit. But then I wait for the 79% only to get hit. Boom, another break of structure on the 2-minute because, you know, more confirmation. The fib is kind of slow sometimes. And then, bow. We're in that. And watch this shit hit. Hopefully. I don't know. My TP was. All I know is I'm going to get a 1-to-1 ratio no matter what. Yep. I go break even. And boom. It was that simple. Now, in terms of what happened down here, I'm clueless. I don't know. We either want a liquidity sweep. I feel like we want a liquidity sweep. Boom. You have a liquidity sweep in the fair value gap. Then look, right? This is tricky. But the good thing about it is that you're only entering off of how many times? So $200. And we'll say we get the unlucky wick. After all, this is still a quiz you can fair value gap, so then we just take that last liquidity. Wow. Then we get stopped out SMT or some shit. Oh wait, did we hit a 5 minute? Oh wait, man, I just lose all my coins. God damn, hold on. That would be a sad fuck. Oh wait, no, I would go break even as soon as we hit that 5 minute. I'm bugging. I would hopefully wouldn't forget my rules. Now I see fib tap 79%. Enter off 2 minutes again. And then we hit the 5 minute again. Ooh. Damn, yeah, today would have been rough. And that's why you need rules. So that's 3 trades. That's 3 trades that I just kind of... That's 3 trades and I'm done. Damn. 3 trades and I'm done. Yeah, it should really be 3 trades and I'm done. I should be counting my trades too. Oh my god. So much to do with this. 3 trades and I'm done, okay? It finally launches without me. Hopefully I'm not in the market. Damn, yeah, today would have been rough. Alright. So what would have happened? Read up here, pre-market. Yeah, we're not interested. Boom. Money made. Honestly, don't even know if I would trade again. Because knowing how the market be, you're just ready to lose. I probably would just hop off. And I'd be so mad. Oh my god. I'd just be like, damn, why is none of this working? Alright. We gotta run back. Fib, break structure. Yep, we're in that. Boom. Take it to the fib. Never gonna see our entry again. So now we're at the fib, right? We get a break of structure. I'm in that. It's my second trade. Fit, break of structure. We hit that. No. Actually, I'm not in that because I know we're gonna hit that 5 minutes. So I wait for it to hit my fib. It hits the fib, but we don't enter off that. We wait for the 2 minute. No, we didn't hit no 70%. It's my second trade. Okay, we don't. We hit that. And it's my third trade, and then I'm done. Let it rise, let it go, let it go, let it go. If anything, I could come back on here. I could come back here and try to make another $300 if I want to, but no. Make $300, boom, done. Make that shit back. And then we're done. Okay, so alright, then now we go to Tuesday. Alright, what are we doing on Tuesday? On the market at 8. So now we just mark out highs and lows. Marking out highs and lows. Yep, it's sweet. Goodness gracious. Like, I see that, I'm like, alright, bro. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know. That woman candle just has to be strong for me to really enter, bro. I don't know. It would just really be the feeling that I get. And, oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's not good. Having a feeling. That's horrible. Do I wait for 1 minute break? I need to go to the bathroom. Think about this. One day without my black coffee. Alright, I'm back refreshed. So yeah, I wasn't even thinking about this. Yeah, I would have lost. Shit, maybe just don't set my stop loss. That's crazy. Don't set my stop loss. I mean, how much am I looking at? How much drawdown is your boy looking at? Jesus Christ. That shit goes down here, I'm fucked. So I would just throw the whole account on the line. There's no way you guys are coming down all the way here, right? Reverse, motherfucker, reverse. But all right. Yeah, so all that shit that I love looking at happened in pre-market. So then like 9:30 drops. All right, I know we're going for some type of liquidity. That's a fat drop. This might have been. This is. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this. This is the day I blew my account. Mhm. Mhm. So one I shouldn't even been in. Let's do a redo of what the fuck we should have really done. Okay. The break structure, and then we come up. I shouldn't even been in this. Like this didn't follow any of my rules. Right, we had a break structure. We didn't come up. We get that retest. We didn't. Instead, we come down here. Check out this low that's not even in the fair value yet. There's no setups today. There's not a single motherfucking setup. The 2-minute break structure. Okay. I would have had money secured, so. Matter of fact, no, let's do this properly. Let's do this properly. So, yep, after the first break of structure, the first one fails, but the second one always holds through. Okay, this was a little risky because it didn't really do what I expected to do. This looks like the real initial first to break structure, but it doesn't matter anyways. Three, 7, 4. So yeah, that perfectly played out on my plan, right? And we have Friday. Yeah, Friday's giving me Long John Silver vibes. Goodness gracious. Break of structure. Alright, whatever. There you go. Pull back. Wait for it to come back down. But we're only 2 minutes with that. Yeah, we don't fall for that bullshit. Then we get in that. And yeah, that shit should rise. I'm not even gonna enter. Look at that. Take our interest to the high, and then yeah, it's gonna do whatever fuckery that we don't care about. But overall, again, what was this about? The lesson, honestly, one thing that we need to discover is that 1 minute bullish candle, right? Like, let's say I enter here. I don't think I'll ever do that unless it's a liquidity sweep, fair value gap. Okay, I'll never do it off these type of retests. But as you can see, whenever there's a reversal, I mean, they always look the same unless it's like not the move that is supposed to be happening. Like if this goes back to all-time highs, then I'm assuming that it's rising. Doing this for way too long, but as you can see, there are just certain candles that you're just gonna be confident in, certain moves that you're gonna be confident in, and you're gonna take that. I guess that's all feeling. That's horrible. It's probably a horrible way to trade, and I probably should change that. But what do you know? It would probably be much safer. I'm thinking about my break even. I don't know. We'll probably have to write that down, study it next week. I'm gonna study it next week. So next week I'm gonna study how I enter out the web bit. Like if I enter off the breaker structure, if I enter off the just first engulfing candle, because the 1 minute is messy, after all. But yeah, as you can see, all these trades this week were liquidity sweep and fair value gap. So there's definitely something in that. And the fair value gap ones where it was just a break and retest always showed me signs that it was just a breakout, come back up, make that leg, and then either sweep it, make the SMT, or hit the fib and make the SMT. And it decided to do exactly what I thought it would, and it would just crash down. I know I'm a little bit boring right now. I'm always pretty boring. I'm probably not even the camera right now, but probably just see my leg and my fat juicy arm. But the point of this is wait, and we need to study those 1 minutes. So that's our goal. Goodbye, Team Tesconi. I like that. No? Oh, I am in the camera. Oh.